Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to today's video. Yeah, it's 8:30 in the morning, well 8:21 in the morning. I got up about, I want to say about an hour ago, give or take. I'm pretty awake, that was just a stupid starting to the morning. Yeah, I woke up at around 7:15 to my alarm, and now I am awake and drinking coffee and getting ready to start work. So in the news, apparently, because if you're working from home, theoretically, you're running a home office. So now we can track how long we've been working from home, and we can write off our house as a business expense or our working place. So if you're renting an apartment, you can write off a portion of your rent, a portion of your utilities, a portion of your internet. Basically, if you're using your cell phone like I am, a portion of your cell phone bill. All sorts of different things you can write off as an income tax expense because you worked from home, and all you need is some T2020 form to be signed by your employer saying that they didn't recompensate you for any of the materials. Also, if you needed office supplies, printer ink, printer paper, printer, you know, stuff like that that you didn't have, that you had to spend your own money for. Theoretically, right now, you are running a home business. You're getting paid for it by your employer, but if your employer is not supplying you any of the materials to do the job, then, you know, you gotta give her. I can't claim my computer because my employer supplied that, but they're not paying my internet bill, they're not paying my cell phone bill, they're not paying to heat my house, and they're not paying for the room I'm sitting in. So all that there is a taxable write-off. That is sweet. I wondered if that was a thing. I was going to talk to my accountant about it, but turns out I don't need to because it's definitely a thing that I can do. So I'm a little excited about that. One thing I'm not excited about is this face beard thing I'm doing where I'm just taking a picture every day as it's growing in. I don't know how some people can deal with having a neck beard. This right here. This has to be one of the most itchiest damn things I've ever had on my body in my life ever, is a freaking neck beard. I don't know how people deal with it. I honestly don't. Because holy crap, it's itchy as frig. I swear I washed it 3 times today trying to get the itch to go away because I think it's just dry. But Jesus Murphy, does it ever suck. I don't know how people tolerate it. But they do. You see a lot of dudes out there rocking the neck beard look. I don't get it. Maybe I'm not supposed to. So today's coffee of choice is 454 dark roast. I have just having a black. Why am I even going into the freezer? I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and mix up one of my shots of apple cider vinegar and aloe vera water. If I can find my ACV, I know it's in here somewhere. There you are, I found you. I gotta strain it now because I'm down to the bottom and that's where the mother is, and it's really gross when you get that in your face. See what I mean? Like, that almost ended up in my drink. I don't even know if you're supposed to drink the bottom part of these or if you're supposed to throw them in the garbage. Not sure what protocol is, but like as you can see, it's pretty cloudy, right? And then you get a fresh bottle, which I have right here, which is not so cloudy except for the bottom because that's where the mother sits. And what the mother is, it's like the root system. So, am I zoomed in? Oh, not zooming in. Zoom out. Keep going. Holy crap, I felt like the camera was like, alright guys, today we're going to vlog. This is all you're going to see. I'm going to look at the viewfinder every once in a while, so it looks like I'm looking over your head, but I'm actually gonna look at the lens again. Yeah, we're still in frame. We're still in frame, guys. We're still in frame. I have a feeling today's gonna be just one of those days. It's just gonna be one of those days. Oh. Anyway, doing another intermittent fast today. I was all excited. I found this application for Fitbit. My Fitbit got an update last night, a firmware update. I was kind of hoping this was going to be the one where they finally turned on the O2 sensor, but you know, why give us features? Instead, this one here just basically fixed a bunch of bugs with the Fitbit and gave the Versa 1 the ability to be a Spotify remote, just like the Versa 2 is. So that's kind of cool. It'd be even cooler if it gave the Versa the ability to be a Spotify player, but it is what it is. Anyway, down the freaking hatch. Holy crap. Man, the mother made it through. Oh. Okay, I think I added a little bit too much ACV to the water. I'm gonna go brush my teeth real quick, and I'll talk to you in a minute. That's one thing with the apple cider vinegar. If you take too concentrated of a hit, you risk damaging the enamel on your teeth. A couple of my friends who use this technique for maintaining their hunger while intermittent fasting, they basically use a shot glass. They're like me, they don't drink, but they have a shot glass that they'll pour a shot of like an ounce of apple cider vinegar and then just chug it like it's a friggin' whiskey drink at the bar. And the problem with that is you don't want to get it on your teeth, and if you do get it on your teeth, you want to get it off your teeth as fast as possible, because it will just destroy the enamel coating on your teeth. So it's always recommended to brush your teeth after you're done with that nonsense, so that your teeth don't just, you know, disintegrate in your face. Especially during times like this when going to see a dentist is probably not exactly the easiest thing to pull off. Anyway, I'm very fortunate today because today is Live Chat Wednesday, which means I don't have to really care. Just do some basic stuff and it'll be an easy flowing day, I'm hoping. We'll see how it plays out. But yeah, Live Chat Wednesday, then Live Chat Thursday tomorrow, and then full day Friday. And the weekend is here. We can probably get some more biking in, some more cardio, burn some fat. That's what I'm hoping for. Today for the workout, it is legs traps, or legs, back, and biceps. I'm gonna try and do as much as possible from the power rack. I want to do some bent over rows, or some snatch rows, I think they're called. I want to do some, the Google Home just turned off the lights. It didn't do that yesterday because the cameras were plugging the Wi-Fi up. What are you looking at? She's like looking out the window and wagging her tail in irritation. But there is absolutely nothing out there for her to be upset about, except for the fact that there's snow. She probably doesn't like the snow. Do you not like the snow? Okay. So yeah, gonna do some legs, back, and biceps work today, which sucks because on Friday it's going to be that same exact workout. So if I do legs, back, and biceps and decide to go for a bike ride, oh no, this week's full day Friday, so it doesn't really matter. So I'm trying to figure out, I think I might make Sunday a rest day where I don't do anything and just recover completely, and then just do like 3 days back to back. I don't know. The problem is from what I'm gathering is when you're full natty, which I am, I don't use any sort of like testosterone enhancing chemicals or, you know, anabolic steroids or anything like that. I'm not using any of that, so I'm not an enhanced athlete, as they say. I use the odd supplement like protein powder and creatine, but you can get that from your food. It's just easier to supplement with it because you get more of it. Like if you eat a pound of steak, you'll probably consume 1 gram of creatine. So in order to consume your daily maintenance of creatine, you'd have to eat 5 pounds of steak. And if you did that daily, you would probably die from cholesterol poisoning. So it's easier just to get the freaking creatine for $12.97, add it to some water and slam it, you know? Add it to some coffee and slam it. Get your creatine into you, and that way there you have that supplement. Then you need extra protein, well, you get yourself Big Dirty here and just slam that. And why is there water underneath the protein tub? One of these days I'll clean my cupboards off again. Just not sure when that day will be. Anyway, yeah, tonight's exercise, it's going to consist of, like I said, squats. I'm going to try lunges, but I've never been able to get my back leg to bend that way. Like when you do lunges, I just never been able to do the whole getting up on the ball of the foot and bending. So I might try the cheater lunge, which is where you put your leg up on a bench and then you just squat with the one leg. And what that'll do is you'll get the same effect on the one leg, just not on the other leg. And, you know, it's like doing a squat, but you do it with just one leg. Anyway, the whole objective, I just gotta find ways to do like lunges, because I can't do lunges to save my shit. I tried everything. I tried doing lunges with the barbell, tried doing lunges with the dumbbell, tried doing lunges with a kettlebell, tried doing lunges with the landmine. Nothing works. So I just don't bend that way. So I might just say screw lunges and just not do them, because sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do to get shit did, you know? Some people want to build massive shoulders, and the number one way to do massive shoulders is military press, and for the longest time I couldn't do it because my shoulders were just too damaged. but I discovered it's because I was trying to start off at the advanced level by adding too much weight, and by going with low weight and building myself up, I'll be able to get up to the high weight, just like I did on the Bowflex and just like I did with everything else. So that's the thing, and tomorrow we're back on the chest, shoulders, and triceps. And you know, I mentioned my bro split to my buddy, and he was like, dude, that's the weirdest bro split ever. He's like, when do you train your abs? And I'm like, well, I train those things every day. Like, I use the ab flyer, and then I use my ab bench, and I'll do I'll do the ab flyer, and then I'll do crunches on the ab bench, and then I'll do laying leg thrusts, where you bring your legs up and then you fire your hips into the air at the end to really get the lower level, and it really works nice. And then I'll do side raises, where you basically plank on your side and you let your side dip and then you bring it back up, so it works your obliques on the side. And I wish I had a functional trainer, because I would love to do axe handle swing twists, because that would really blast the obliques. But I do abs pretty much every day. If I only do them in the form of the ab flyer, I bang out around 250 to 300 flies a day, and surprisingly enough, I'm actually noticing it. So that thing works. Cool. The other thing I've been using for abs, which I found it funny because I saw Arnold using one of these, and I questioned if he was using it as a joke, but it turns out he's not. This thing here, I also use it as a push-up bar. When I'm doing push-ups, I put my feet on the couch, and then I do push-ups off of that, and you can get some real serious like downrange, so your gut can go through the floor pretty much because you're kind of in the air. And I do push-ups off of that, and I also use that there for seated dips to target the triceps. But if you flip it over, the way it works is you lay your head on that cushion and then you grab onto the bar, and you can get proper form while doing crunches. And I remember when these first sold, people thought they were just a gimmick, and Mom ended up buying one. She was the master at buying gimmicks for fitness, and she didn't use it much, but I really used it a lot back in the day, and it really kicks the crap out of your abs. Like, it does a good job. And a lot of the people that I watch who are like trying different like things from the 90s for abs, they all did the workout that came with this here thing, because it comes with a program. And when they were done, they're like, holy crap, my abs are on fire. Like, you can definitely just lay down on the floor with that thing and just start cracking off abs, doing crunches like crazy, and you'll feel it. Like 20 crunches in on that thing, and you'll be like, okay, holy crap, things are starting to get tight. And then, you know, you're on your 50th crunch, and all of a sudden your abs just explode because they hurt like hell because you've just been overexerting them. So that thing works great. And I like that one there because, like I said, I use it for a dip bar, which I couldn't do with the one that Mom had back in the day because it wasn't stable enough for that or designed for it. I use it as a dip bar, and I use it as a sit-up bar so I can get more extension when I want to come way down and get that good stretch. Don't know if that's bad for you, but I haven't hurt myself yet, so kudos. But yeah, it's all based on you know, what you want to do. But they say those things work nice, and I don't know, I train abs every day, and or at least try to. I didn't yesterday. I don't know why. I think I just forgot. But I was actually thinking about doing a funny video, and not a funny video, but you ever seen those videos, I did this for 7 days, or I did this for 10 days, and this is what happened? Well, I was thinking about doing 1,000 ab flyers for 30 days and just see if it actually gives any definition downstairs. Now, like I've said before, you can do sit-ups till the cows come home. If you have a body fat percentage that's higher than 16%, you're not going to see any abs downstairs. You're just going to have a gut, because body fat, number one location it wants to accumulate is your stomach. So you'll never have a six-pack if your body fat percentage is too high. A lot of people go out and buy these ab rollers or the ab wheel, which also, by the way, super effective. Holy crap, that thing will kick your ass. You know, they go out and they buy the shocky monkey pads that you put on your stomach, and they're supposed to shock your abs and cause them to contract and give you the ab workout while you're sitting on the couch watching TV eating potato chips. Well, They might give you an ab workout, but you're not going to see your abs if you're fat. End of story. I can just see the outlines of mine are on the edge, and that's it. I can just see the outlines. I'm still too high in the body fat percentage to see any six-pack yet. Still rocking a keg, boys. But that's okay. That's okay, you know? That's all right. Anyway, when I was talking to my buddy about it, he's like, I don't know why you're not doing, what did he tell me? Chest, shoulders, triceps, day 1, and then back traps and biceps day 2, and then day 3 legs, and then take a time off, and then rinse and repeat. So you end up working, get 6 working sets throughout the week, but you're only targeting the body parts twice a week, and there's still a period in between when you're not targeting. So they say that muscle, I hate that term, but I'm going to use it, that muscle protein synthesis is a 48-hour thing. So after a good hard workout, when your muscles are all fatigued, muscle protein synthesis engages. So it's basically trying to convert protein into muscle, and when that happens, it's a 48-hour period. And like, I don't know how the hell they were able to calculate that. They had somebody sit there and do 100 push-ups back to back, and then held him in a lab for 48 hours, checking to see if his body was in protein synthesis mode with some sort of a special Star Trek probe. I don't know, but they say it's 48 hours. So let's say on Monday I do chest, shoulders, triceps, and then Tuesday I'm doing back, traps, and biceps. And traps is like your neck area here, eh? So you'll be doing a lot of pressing, like overhead press. You'll do bent over rows. You'll do overhead pull down. You'll do seated wide grip row. Trying to think of anything else that I could, but anyway, enough of that. But then come the third day, come Wednesday, your body is already out of protein synthesis for your chest. So that body, that part there is going to be getting cumulative. So then you do legs. So you do what? Like squats, which don't put any stress on the chest. You do squats. You do lunges. You do, if you have access to it, the leg machines where you can extend, and glute ham raises, stuff like that. Deadlifts for the glutes. So you end up doing all that, and it's like, no, I like my split better. But then my buddy Kevin was like, why don't you just do a program of 1 day on, 1 day off of all compounds? Do all compound workouts. You can, and then if you wanted to do something on your off day, do cardio, or do just target a body part like your shoulders or something and just annihilate them, and target your arms and just annihilate them, target your legs and just annihilate them. He goes, but if you do all compounds, you can do like bench press, military press, deadlift, squat, bent over row, and literally those compound movements would target, like those 5 movements alone would target everything, and that's your workout. So you'd be in the gym for maybe a half an hour doing 5 sets of 10 of each, or 5 sets of 8 to 12, whatever you want. Start off at 8 reps on the 5 sets, work your way up to 10, and when you hit 12 and you can do it sustainably, up the weight, up the weight, up the weight. And then I was like, you know what, that would work, because theoretically I could do all of those from Raki. Theoretically you wouldn't even need access to a Bowflex or anything in the other room. In the other room I could use it for more or less the off days. So, because yeah, doing bench press off the floor ain't that bad. Lay down a towel and bang out some bench off the floor. That way there you won't overextend your arm. Set up the safety rail so if you got to drop the bar you don't kill yourself, and life's good. Life's good. I don't know, I'm gonna continue with my current routine schedule thing and see how that plays out. But yeah, my battle plan is gonna do exactly that. Continue with my current routine, and then maybe try something different. Gotta switch it up all the time to keep the body guessing. So right now the body's gonna get after about a week or two of doing this nonsense, the body's going to adapt to what I'm doing, and I'm not going to see much progress. So I'm going to have to switch it up. So I might switch it up to a 1 day on, 1 day off, or 1 day on, 1 day targeted, 1 day on, 1 day targeted. Take a rest day every once in a while to recuperate and hammer it out. But anyway, people, it's 8:51. I've literally been down here for 30 minutes talking to the camera. I'm gonna go put in some time, bang out this shift. If I have anything to say on my breaks, I'll try and back in. If not, well, you know how it is. All right, peace out. Hey guys. All right, well, it's friggin' third break of the day. And so far, on every break, I've been going downstairs and rocking the ab flyer. On every break, doing 250 flies. So break 3, now I gotta go bring her up to 750 flies. And then break 4, bring her up to 1,000. Then break 5, I'll probably take her right up to freaking even higher. Why not? Gonna rock a piss, fly some ass. So, in 7 minutes, oh man, I got that many done. Gonna go let the dog out now. Oh man, that really gets you in the gut. So that's 750 done now. Sometimes the counter resets, sometimes it doesn't. So originally I was gonna do a video on 7 days of doing that, seeing the outcome, but this isn't really a fitness vlogging channel, even though today's vlog is mostly about fitness. Yeah, it's not really a fitness vlogging channel, even though lately my videos have been fitness oriented, because that's all I basically do. Sit at home, work out, that's about it. And between working and working out, not really too much going on. Might as well use this time to be the best me that I can possibly be. And that's just by lifting, eating, pooping, and sleeping. And working on the side to make money so I can afford to do the others. Come on, buddy. But they're just barking at the neighbors. They're doing that roof still. So 6 minutes, 50 some odd, well, 7 minutes. It was like 6 minutes and 56 seconds was the clip that I just did. Obviously it didn't look like that because I super time lapsed it. But that's what I've been doing, is coming downstairs and banging out 250 of them. And you see I take a break pause in between because I do end up like getting that pulled feeling in the gut. That's why I was like slapping my chest and pounding my guts, is because that seems to loosen it up. What time do I have on break here? I got 2 minutes remaining. Lovely. All right, well, I'm gonna get back to work. Talk to you guys in a bit. Peace. You okay, buddy? I heard you murping. So it's probably a good thing that I was on live chat there and not on calls, because I'm done work now, guys. It's 5 o'clock. I already did my 1,000 ab thingies. So we're good. We did our 1,000 ab flyers. I still got to put in a workout for tonight. Currently sitting at 1,805 calories, which is usually what I want to be at for 6 o'clock. So we burnt an extra 200 calories today. Normally I'm sitting around 1,600 by now from sitting at my desk and doing stuff. So I've only had 4 breaks today. I missed my last break because it kind of picked up between 4 and 5. So whatever, that's fine. Gave me something to do. Today was an easy street day. I really appreciated it. It was nice just to be able to go downstairs and do what I want to do and then come back up here and not be swamped right away. Anyway, so yeah, sitting there and it's like Oreo was outside the door and he was sleeping, and sometimes when he sleeps he starts making this like mer 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 sound. He's barking. He's probably chasing chippies or something. Well, obviously he was, because all of a sudden I heard the sound of, because he was running, laying on his side, and the next thing you know, I'm startled by this loud bang sound as he went full tilt like a Peterbilt into the frickin' door. Like the door shimmied, and I was like, Jesus, Murphy. So I went and checked on him just now to see if he was okay. He's sleeping downstairs, well, sleeping on the stairs. So yeah, he's okay. I'm just worried one of these days he's gonna do that and be aimed off, and he's not gonna hit the door or hit the other door, that he's just gonna launch himself off the landing. He does it way too often too. Like he'll do it downstairs. He'll be downstairs and he'll just get up and go full tilt right into the wall or right into the cupboards. Like he just gets so excited chasing virtual chippies that he wakes up and he thinks they're there and he just gives her. So my new favorite thing to do on live chat is to pretend I'm a robot. See, when you jump on the live chat, because sometimes they can't get through on the call, so we try to get other means so they can email in questions, we can email them back answers, and now we got live chat so they can jump on a chat, and the first thing they talk to is a bot. The bot will try basic stuff, and if it can't fix it, the bot will forward the question to a live agent. I like to pretend I'm still a bot, so I will make the most generic responses that have the most advice, but I respond like I'm Data from Star Trek. I actually had 4 people respond today saying that I'm a better bot than the original bot they talked to, and I appreciate that. I appreciate that very much. Anyway, I'm gonna head downstairs and lift, and I'll talk to you guys after when we make dinner. All right, peace. And dinner served, just having beef and broccoli. And of course, Brussels sprouts. Gotta love Brussels sprouts. They make you fart. But before I can sit down and enjoy my meal, gotta do myself a favor and get some water. Gotta walk carefully down the stairs because the cat decided to run up. She'll do that, eh? She'll come screaming up the stairs for attention. I'll go to pet her and she'll turn around and run away. Friggin' cats are weird. Anyway, I'm gonna do myself a solid. Drive this food in my face. See where my macros are and how much more protein I need to take in for the night. Because that's the only macro I care about anymore is protein. Alright guys, I ate my dinner and guess what? I'm still freaking hungry. That was not enough food. I'm gonna have to cut my intermittent fasting a little short now and start eating a lunch or something, trying to get my protein in. Because currently sitting at 1,300 calories taken in for the day. And I've already burnt 2,300. You don't want to be in too much of a deficit because yeah, you will lose fat, but you could also accidentally burn through muscle. So you want to get the protein high enough so that doesn't happen. So what I'm going to do is what I did yesterday. Make that protein ice cream. And yes, I did screw up because the stuff I bought wasn't the unsweetened. See, the cashew milk that I bought was the original, and it's 60 calories per serving, and one serving is 1 cup, and let's just say I did not put that to the test. No, I didn't realize there was an unsweetened version. It was brought to my attention on the Facebook fan page from a subscriber that I screwed up, but that's okay. Do your fun stuff, Mr. Stingy! Alright, well I'm pretty sure I just abused the shit out of the motor on that thing, but yeah, you know what they say. Anything can be a smoke machine if you use it wrong enough. Alright, so there we go. The protein ice cream, like I said, I'm still missing the Jell-O. And once I'm in focus, I was thinking about going to Walmart tonight, but it's already 7 o'clock and I don't feel like leaving the house. But I was going to go to Walmart tonight and look at buying a blender and getting the Jell-O. But I do need to buy the unsweetened cashew milk. Speaking of which, did I put that back in the fridge, or did I just pull a bonehead move and just leave it on the counter so it can go bad? If it can go bad. I don't know, man. It's got a shelf life of like it expires in July. So, yeah, I put it away. Ah, well, while I'm down here, I might as well go for a piss. But yeah, if you use the unsweetened version, and then you decide you want to add some sweet to it because your protein powder is not sweet enough, whatever the case may be, you can just use like Swerve or stevia, whatever non-caloric sweetener you have. throw it in there and you're good to go. But I'm gonna eat my ice cream and I'll talk to you in a bit. I always feel like somebody's watching me, 'cause I vlog on YouTube TV. Ooh, whoa. Yeah, that was good ice cream. I used 2 scoops this time instead of just 1. Probably tomorrow or Friday or Saturday, I'll go to Walmart. I'll look at buying a full-size blender, because I do like making that. Because guys, one of my deep, dirty things that I enjoy the most is ice cream. I love ice cream. And like, that's my favorite treat. And it takes nothing for me to buy a tub of like pistachio ice cream and just slay it on the weekend. Like, I'll sit there and purposely keep myself in a caloric deficit all week just so on Saturday I can be a jackass and buy like a tub of pistachio ice cream and just hoover it back all in one sitting. And that alone is 1,750 calories for a whole tub of ice cream. But you know what? I'll do it. And it was funny the one day because I was having some major shoulder pains, like I was hurting like hell. And then I said, screw it, and I went to the store and I bought a bag of chips and a thing of ice cream. Yeah, I was bad, super mega cheat. And I ate my Doritos and I destroyed that ice cream, and guess what went away? The shoulder pain. Guys, check it out. All the snow's melting, but look underneath my truck. It's been sitting for so long that it's pretty much grown into the ground with icicles. That is impressive. Trans Am looks pretty funky too, like the hood and the front bumper are merged together, but it's just snow. It's just snow. But yeah, everybody has their, like, you know, their favorite cheat meal or their favorite cheat items. Some people it's like, you know, fast food, McDonald's, KFC, Taco Bell, whatever the case may be. And then other people, you know, they like donuts. So, you know, they'll sit there and go all week on a caloric deficit, and then come the weekend, they'll go out and get a dozen donuts and just hoover them back. You know, they work for it. You work for it all week, and then you just give her. And that's what I was doing, was I would go all week, you know, burn about 3,300 calories. Oh my goodness. I've never seen her do that. I've never seen her looking out the window like that. She looks like a little otter. She's so cute. Scampers, what you doing? Looking for your dog? He's out there rifling off a crap. But everybody has their guilty pleasures, right? So, I know a couple people, like my buddy John, he's one of them. He'll go all week. He'll be eating like crazy, but he'll eat good. Like, he'll eat like broccoli and chicken and keep his fat low. But then on the weekend, if he wants to get drunk with the boys, he just has at her and doesn't worry about it. Mind you, lately getting drunk with the boys isn't a thing, so. But back in the day, that's what he would do. And he's the one who told me. He's like, well, you can drink on the weekends. He goes, just watch yourself throughout the week. And it was him who basically, like back when I used to drink, that is, because I haven't touched that shit in, well, it's almost been 13 months. That's what he does, is he'll watch himself throughout the week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, or Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Then Saturday, when the boys would come over and they would hang out and lift, he'd probably get into some beers, which probably isn't really good to get drunk and lift weights, but hey, to each their own, whatever. Doesn't bother me. You do you, let me do me, and in the end, we'll be happy. That's what he would do, is he would save himself for the weekend and then just unload. You know, just give her. And then come the next Sunday, he would basically deal with his hangover and then eat proper Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then Saturday, release. And I was doing that too. So, you know, I'd go all week eating good, you know, good quality foods, or doing intermittent fasting to monitor calories, keep them low. And then come Saturday, just friggin' hammer down, you know. Because I love my Doritos. I love my Zesty Mordant Doritos. And I'm a sucker for ice cream. So if I can have ice cream in the form of that protein ice cream, well, that just solves a major problem. And like I said about using the whipping cream, yeah, it comes out great. Adding whipping cream and protein powder together whipping it up and eating it, it's great, but holy calories. Like, that little bowl that I eat is equivalent probably to eating 2 or 3 bowls of real ice cream. Sure, the protein and the fat are great if you're, keto, which I haven't really been following lately. I still try to eat low carb, but I wouldn't say I'm doing keto. I'm just watching my carb intake, but I'm also watching my fat intake, and I'm trying to push protein as my main macro. Even though you can't use protein as a fuel source, you can use protein to build lean muscle while you're burning your body's stored fat to get the job done. But I also haven't been paying too much attention to weight. Like, I'll weigh myself once a week, and I've been holding the same weight pretty much now at 220 pounds every Sunday. I'm not too worried about the weight though, or for that matter, BMI. My size 36 pants are loose. My shirts are loose. So things that were once tight are loosening up. Is weight really an issue? Like, that's only one metric. You got to look at more metrics, right? Like measurements and all that. All that comes into play too. So that's what I've been doing, and honestly, that's what, like, my buddy John and Kevin and all them, they literally track just calories and protein. That's all they care about. They don't care about carbs. They don't care about fat. They'll just eat good foods that they know are good, home prepared. Try and avoid eating out as much as possible unless they're traveling. Like, it's over now, it's not going to happen, but there was supposed to be a strongman meet in Ottawa this summer, but that's been canceled due to COVID-19. But like, if they would have went to that, they would have definitely had to have eaten at a restaurant. So they would have just, scoured the menu and tried to find something that didn't suck and got that. So it's kind of a pain in the ass when you travel to eat, because you can't really prepare your own food. You can pack stuff, but you got to eat what you can, right? So you just got to play it smart. And chances are you might pack on a couple pounds when you travel. It is what it is. But anyway, guys, it's 7:30 now. I'm going to shut this vlog down here, even though it's still daylight out. Not really much else going on. I'm probably going to get to bed at a decent hour tonight. I did last night. I got 8 hours of sleep. It felt great. I felt really refreshed this morning, unlike the past other couple nights. Like Sunday night, I got 5 hours, and Monday night, I got like 5.5, and last night I got 8, and I felt great today waking up, so I kind of like that feeling, and I want to roll forward with it. So I'm going to go ahead and shut her down here, get this all edited up and ready to deploy to YouTube, and go from there. So thanks for watching, people. Hopefully you enjoyed today's videos. And one thing else I wanted to say was, people are probably doubting that I did 1,000 sit-ups or 1,000 ab flies. And you have to ask yourself this, before you even doubt it. Does me lying about something like that in any way cause you any form of lost gains? Like, this is an experiment I'm doing on myself. It's also the reason why I'm not making a video on it, because number one, I don't feel comfortable being shirtless on camera to show you what I look like now. And then, doing the experiment and showing you afterwards. I don't need to put that out there. Like I said, it's not a fitness channel. It's just me doing what I want to do and vlogging my days. And lately, to stay sane, my days are lifting and working. And it works. But me lying and saying that, you saw me do 250 because that was on my break and I didn't film any other sets. If I did or didn't do the other sets, does that affect you in any way whatsoever? No. It affects me because now I just said I did 1,000 and I did do 1,000, but besides the point, I'm going to do the same tomorrow. What are we today? We're Wednesday, right? I'm going to do it for a week and see if my, if anything changes down below in the waist area. Because I'm really curious. Like, I've been doing it when I'm doing my workouts. Like, I'll do, like I said, I would do like a bench press and then jump over the ab fly, bang out 50. And then go back to bench press, bang out the press, and then jump back on and do 25 or 50 or whatever. Basically go to the point where it hurts like hell, put out 10 more, and then call it. Unless I pull a muscle in the ab, that really sucks, because it just feels like everything tightens right up and you're like stuck in this hunchback and you gotta like try and force it out. I was doing that for the longest part, and then I was like, you know what would happen if I banged out 1,000 a day? Like, what would that do? That's a lot of volume. Like, it's gonna have no choice but to shock the abs and make them get stronger. I don't expect to see them until I drop a bunch of fat, and that's why this new diet of heavy protein and keeping the other macros low is what I'm doing to see if it'll help with burning fat. But like I said, I'm experimenting on myself because it's fun. And we're all in lockdown, so what a better time to experiment on yourself. Anyway, people, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, click that like button. If you didn't, click that dislike button. They're both there. Give them a click. Doesn't bother me. It doesn't do anything to the video. It just lets me know if it sucked or it's awesome. Any questions, comments, concerns, stove them down below. And until next time, people, stay friggin' safe, have fun, and peace the frig out. Sit, stupid, sit. Good dog.